Hi, I'm Mike Aiello, and welcome to this edition of Stepping Up to Fitness. Today we're going to talk about one of the most crucial aspects of exercise, which is proper running form. One of the most common mistakes made when starting a running program is to not stay relaxed. Runners begin by tightening their hands, which tightens their forearms, which tightens their biceps and triceps, which tightens their deltoid, their traps, their pecs, and causes an uncomfortable running position. So remember to stay relaxed with your hands, stay relaxed from the elbows down, and you will be relaxed from the elbows up. The next aspect that causes issue is the position of the chin. Most athletes look down at their feet as they begin to run. This position is an uncomfortable and unsafe position. The chin should remain parallel to the ground at all times. The mouth should be relaxed and not clenched in order to run in a comfortable manner. Now that we understand where our chin and wrists and hands are, it's time to talk about the most crucial aspect of safe and effective running, where your hips are. The hips truly are the engine to running, and when standing, the athlete should remember to keep his hips slightly tilted back. This will keep the athlete in a tall position where his shoulders are atop of his hips, being supported by the largest muscle groups in his body. An unpleasant and uncomfortable running position would be the opposite of this, to drive your hips slightly backwards, letting your pelvis tilt forward. This would be an uncomfortable and ineffective way to run. The third aspect of safe and effective running is foot placement. Foot placement is directly related to the drive of the knee. As Patrick drives with his right knee, he points it forward, planting his foot directly underneath him. This causes excellent stability throughout the body as the foot strikes the ground. The ankle then is supported by the knee, the hip, and the shoulder joints, causing a safe and effective running motion. His hands are relaxed, his chin is relaxed and parallel, and he is moving in a slow, safe manner forward. The next aspect of foot placement is where the foot should land beneath you. The most common and sadly most ineffective foot placement is the heel strike. This allows for the body to be off balance, the hips to be behind the heel, and the weight of the body and its momentum forward will roll the athlete from the heel onto the ball of the foot. This causes an off-balance runner, low back pain, and groin and glute injuries. Proper foot placement would be the back half of the ball of the foot of the athlete. As the knee rises, the foot will plant first on the ball of the foot, and he will roll slowly back onto the heel, planting the heel secondary to the ball of the foot, keeping the toes slightly elevated as they move forward. This aspect would be used for any non-sprint run, anything longer than 100 meters. Our next aspect is proper arm movement and shoulder and elbow placement. Patrick's going to drive hard forward with his left wrist and bringing his left elbow to parallel behind him, as if he were to grab a cell phone from his hip and answer the cell phone. This movement will keep the athlete running in a forward motion with proper momentum rather than laterally, as is common seen with runners. Keeping the elbow in tight and visualizing the hand from the mid-chest up is the proper placement for the arm hand, elbow, and shoulder. Putting all of these elements together allows for a safe and effective running program. Pat drives both knees forward at about a 20-degree angle, dropping the foot beneath him, first the ball of the foot, and dropping slightly back to the heel. Driving forward with his elbows and then back in a safe and effective forward motion will allow for proper running mechanics. Keeping his pelvis tilted slightly back and staying tall from the hips up will keep you injury-free as you begin your running program. This concludes our safe and effective running program. Remember, keep your weight underneath you, keep your hips centered, keep your knees pointed forward, land with your foot striking on the ball of the foot first and reclining to the heel, and you'll have a good, safe beginning to your running program. This is Mike Aiello with Lionheart Fitness. We'll see you next time.